Good morning, Barristers. I'm Zarina Leva.
And I'm Tiffany Chan. And whether you're tuning in to Channel 12 or watching us on our Ustream channel, welcome to another episode of Campus News, where we bring you all the latest from John Marshall High School and the surrounding community. On Wednesday, October 3rd, Marshall alumnus and Pro Football Hall of Famer Mike Haynes was honored as a hometown hero in an assembly during Period 5 in the auditorium.
The auditorium was filled with excitement as Marshall honored legendary football player and Marshall alum Mike Haynes. A former LA Raider and New England Patriot who played in 9 Pro Bowls, Haynes was chosen as a hometown Hall of Famer by the Hall of Fame and Allstate Insurance Company. His former Marshall High School teammate, City Councilman Tom LaBonge, hosted the ceremony. A video of highlights from Haynes' NFL career was shown, and finally, LaBonge introduced Haynes himself and presented a plaque in his honor.
My advice to the barristers is a lot of advice I give to a lot of young people is you never know what's going to happen in your life. But do your best to prepare for that opportunity that you might get and take advantage of it when you do get it.
Mr. Haynes' story truly inspires all barristers to reach for their goals. Another alumnus who inspires us is Ronnie Aguilar. On October 1st, the Los Angeles Lakers signed Ronnie Aguilar to their training camp roster. Ronnie Aguilar graduated from Marshall in 2006, having played on the varsity basketball team for 2 years. Ronnie, who is 7 feet 2 inches tall, played 2 years at Colorado State University and 2 years at Cal State Dominguez Hills. Last year, he played for the Bakersfield Jam in the National Basketball Development League. We wish Ronnie the best of luck as he tries to make the Lakers squad.
Congratulations, Mr. Haynes and Mr. Aguilar. With this week's FYI, here's Campus News reporters Marcelo Sands and Grayson Gladstone.
Linky, your moderator for today's first FYI debate. With us today are President Sands and Governor Gladstone. Governor Gladstone, you won the coin toss, so we'll start with you. Our first topic is homecoming.
Well, that's a very interesting topic because I believe everyone has the right to go to at least one homecoming event, such as a football game held on the 19th, JV starts at 3, and varsity starts at 6.
Well, the governor and I have very different views on this. I believe that every student should be able to go to any homecoming event they want, such as the football game, as you spoke of, or even the dance, which is held on the 20th from 7 to midnight. Tickets will cost $15, and they'll be serving Chinese food.
Let's move on with the next topic, which is Spirit Week. Governor Gladstone, your thoughts?
Unfortunately, Mr. President, I will be out of town during that event, so it'll be up to you to meet with the people.
Well, for an event like Spirit Week, I like to be involved. As a matter of fact, on Monday, the 15th, will be Crazy Hair and Sock Day. And on Tuesday, the 16th, will be Twin Day. And on Wednesday, the 17th, will be Pajama Day. Thursday, the 18th, Backwards Day. Wow, that's interesting. And on Friday, the 19th, will be the Prep Rally. Go Barristers.
Wow, that sounds like quite a week. Our next topic is the PSAT. What are your thoughts, Governor Gladstone?
The PSATs are very important for juniors and sophomores. If you have any questions, please go talk to Miss Bryan in the College Career Center. It will be held in the gym, oral arts room, and library, and summons will be given out to students the day before testing starts.
Well, sorry, Mr. President, we're all out of time.
Whoa.
Are you okay there, Governor?
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
I think we should have an earthquake drill if possible, then more safe. Yes? Right, okay. Well, it appears we are going to have an earthquake drill on Wednesday the 18th during second period.
Good. More preparation. Need that.
In our continuing series on new and returning staff members, Campus News caught up with our new assistant principal, Ms. Lopez, and returning social studies teacher, Mr. Salas.
Ms. Lopez, who formerly worked at Franklin High School, has been given the responsibilities of being the assistant principal in charge of the English learners and English department, as well as the design tech small learning community.
I like it very much. It's a very diverse school. I like the location to it, in proximity to my home, and I really like the architecture, the Gothic style.
Mr. Salas is a U.S. and World History teacher. He was at Marshall 3 years ago before being moved to Franklin Magnet for 2 years, but this year we are fortunate enough to have him back. What made you want to teach history?
I think in college it was always the easiest thing for me because I was, something that came natural in high school. So it was something that I followed. Like history, I always like talking about social issues. So history is really the only place that you can talk about that. Plus, students, it's easier to get, to know them and to teach them about life through social studies. And history is the one way that you can do that. So that's why.
It's almost time for fall sports to enter the playoff season. With the latest from our sports teams is Monica Perla.
Good morning, Barristers. In the past few weeks, our girls' tennis and volleyball teams and our football team have competed against some tough competition. On October 3rd, our girls' tennis team took on the Eagle Rock Eagles. Despite our top two single players winning, Marshall lost the match 4-3. Our girls' volleyball team also competed against Eagle Rock. On October 3rd, our girls bumped, set, and spiked to the best of their ability, but unfortunately, Eagle Rock came away with the victory. Our football team took on Sierra Canyon Trailblazers at Chatsworth High School. Our team tried their best as they took on the defending state champions. Despite our team's best effort, the final score was Sierra Canyon 35 and Barristers 20. It's been a tough week for our Barristers, but all our sports are still alive to make the playoffs. Keep on fighting, Barristers. We believe in you.
Barristers, are you looking for something exciting and frightening to do for Halloween? Sierra Smith and I went to the Haunted Hayride to check out the creepy details. Los Angeles Haunted Hayride is a great attraction where you ride through the old zoo in Griffith Park in a haybed pulled by a tractor through scary attractions. It will be open from October 5th to the 31st. General admission is $28. The double attraction pass, which includes the ride and the maze, is $37, and VIP wristbands are $52. There were plenty of creepy and scary creatures popping out of every turn, ready to give you a big scare. Our campus news crew had access to the celebrity black carpet, where we got to talk to a few celebs about their expectations for the ride.
I'm not good with stuff like this. I might seem like I am, but I don't like being scared and freaked out like that.
I find this kind of stuff really fun, so I'm hoping there won't be any tears.
I think everyone kind of enjoys a good fright, and I'm usually the one giving people frights. I take my camera around the house and kind of jump out from behind the corner, so I love giving people frights. I don't know, hopefully I can get some frights tonight.
That was super fun and scary, and I am definitely sleeping with a nightlight from now on.
I'll check that out next weekend. That does it for this week's episode of Campus News. We thank you for tuning in. We'll be back in 2 weeks with our Halloween episode and our coverage on the presidential elections. For my co-anchor, Zarina Leyva, and the rest of the Campus News staff, thank you for watching.
For this week's Marshall Karaoke, we asked you, do you have the eye of the tiger?
Rising up, back on the street. Did my time, took my chances.
Went the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his will to survive.
So many times it happened too fast.
You trade your passion for glory.
Don't lose your grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive. It's the
Eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of a rival.
no survivor, stalk his prey in the night, and he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger.